We have some big whale buys rolling in for SPX 6900, and the tokens that these whales are ditching in favor of SPX, kind of surprising. Wait to hear that in a sec. And Murad, he has just been on a TikTok rampage ever since he signed up for an account over there last week, posting video after video after video. Wait till you see some of these clips. They are just off the wall in a good way. I'm going to show you that in a sec. Let's dive into the price charts. So here we are, SPX. We are at $720 million market cap currently. It's up about 3.5% on the day, which for a Sunday is pretty unusual. The markets are usually down slightly or flat on Sunday. Nothing is typically pumping. Then Monday, it kind of starts to turn around. Tuesday is often the best performing day of the week in crypto. So to put it in perspective just how well SPX is doing on a Sunday comparison to the rest of the meme coin market. I know it doesn't matter that much, but I just want to show you anyway. So here I'm on CoinGecko. I've sorted by categories, all memes, and then in descending order by market cap to the right here. So there's 15 meme coins that have a market cap of 500 million or above, SPX being one of them. Now we're going to look at the 24-hour return right here. So look, Pepe is up 3.4%. That's pretty good. SPX is up 4.5%. So SPX is the #1 performer of all 15 coins that have a market cap above $500 million on the day today. So it definitely feels like some stuff is kind of heating up in SPX land. Now, further evidence of the fact that SPX is especially hot right now, look at this chart posted by the Solana Post. They're pretty well followed Twitter page. This stat is for coins across any chain, not just Solana. SPX is the most bought token by smart money in the last 24 hours. This is posted Sunday morning, meaning from Saturday morning through Saturday up until Sunday morning. SPX is the single most bought meme coin. This doesn't include purchases of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana. Just meme coin. SPX is the most purchased token of the last 24 hours. I don't know why they term it smart money. That usually means institutional capital only. This chart is just representing total buys in a half an hour, in a 24-hour period. So yeah, SPX, they're ahead of Farcoin. They're ahead of Titcoin. Titcoin's been red hot. The fact more people are buying SPX is impressive. They're ahead of Gork and House. Those coins have been getting tons of social media volume on Twitter. They're ahead of Moodpig. That coin was pumping a couple days ago. Now take a look at this chart of recent SPX whale buys in the last day that made it the most bought coin of the last 24 hours. So it's kind of interesting. So these two on the bottom, no big deal. This is one person here. He bought $30,000 of SPX. So not quite whale status, but still pretty impressive. This line right here, this is a whale. He bought $224,000 of SPX. He used USDC to swap into it. So that's pretty impressive. He's bullish. Here is the surprising one. These top three lines are the same person, all in wallet ending 6MWD. He bought SPX in 3 purchases yesterday, $300,000, $310,000, and $310,000. So almost $1 million, $920,000 he bought of SPX. But look at what coin he sold to buy the SPX. Bitcoin. I would have expected it to be a stable coin purchase. Why? Because at this point, most people are very bullish in the market as a whole. So you think all the top coins are going to go up. SPX, Bitcoin, Ethereum. So you probably would want to swap your stable coin into those meme coins right there, because stable coins aren't going to be able to capture the rise of the market. It is also surprising because remember, Bitcoin has their annual biggest conference in 2 weeks. Bitcoin Vegas, it's the biggest Bitcoin conference of the year. So typically you would expect Bitcoin to pump going into that conference. It's only 2 weeks away. So I am very surprised he sold Bitcoin to get SPX. It just is impressive. It shows he is that much more bullish on SPX than any other coin out there. Now let's see what crypto Twitter is saying about SPX 6900, because I don't like to just look at the number of positive comments about a coin. I want to see the intensity levels. How excited are people when they are talking about their coin? Let's see. I stopped trading when I found SPX 6900. My conviction for SPX 6900 is through the roof. I seriously can't shut up about it. Lunch, work, friends, it comes up everywhere. Some people are going to wish they paid attention. I like that. This one's good. Buying Bitcoin in 2009 is not as good as buying SPX 6900 today. Persist forever, stop trading and believe in something. SPX 1 billion soon, then 10 billion. SPX now is like what Amazon was in 1994. Now let's dive into Murad's new pump-up speeches on his TikTok channel he recently opened. He is really getting into the TikTok thing. Here he is talking about why college is useless.
college degrees are largely useless. And now that AI is here, they are totally useless. For most people, going to college is a complete waste of time and money. The only way for you to make it is to take unconventional, crazy, and risky actions. In the next 5 years, all of the money will be made in AI and crypto.
Here he is talking about why people are lonely.
This is why everybody is so lonely. When is the last time you made a new friend? Yeah, I thought so. Smartphones, social media, cheap dopamine, and video games have sucked the energy away from community, family, belonging, and meaning. Community is something that people need. People want to belong. Here is the million-dollar truth that no one talks about. The biggest communities of the future will be online and tokenized.
You know, cheap dopamine, that's well put. And everyone's on their phones all day. We're not in school anymore. You don't automatically make 10 new friends every day in college. So you might as well join crypto, A, to make money, but also just to make friends, be part of a community. It makes every day more and more fun. And that is it, guys. SPX Army, one of the best in crypto. Drop a comment down below. I'll be back later with a new video. Bencrypt signing out. Catch you later.